Hello, Austin. Thank you so much for the opportunity to discuss our great city and its future. For those of you who don't know me, I am Representative Celia Israel. I'm currently serving as a member of the Texas House of Representatives, and now I'm running to be the next mayor of Austin. I'm proud to have grown up in a working class family in El Paso, Texas. My dad was a truck driver and my mom was a teacher's aide. When I was 18, I moved 550 miles to attend the university. I was far from where I grew up, far from family and friends, but I quickly started calling Austin my home. 27 years ago, I met my partner, Celinda, and we built our lives together right here in Austin. I began my career in community organizing shortly after graduation. I worked for Governor Ann Richards, the best damn governor we ever had. She was a trailblazer who taught me the meaning of public service. As a state representative, I have been a fighter for the people of Austin. I have championed legislation for reproductive rights and choice, voting rights, LGBTQ plus rights, gun safety, transportation, and a government that you can count on. I am proud to be a woman, a Latina, and a member of the LGBTQ community. I represent the beautiful diversity that is this community. And I'm running for mayor because the people of Austin deserve one of us to fight for our community and invest in our city. As mayor, I will focus on housing and affordability because the people who build and work in this city should be able to afford to live in it. My own rent was about to go up by $300 a month. I know that many people here are going through the same struggle. I have a plan to address the issues around housing and affordability that have been plaguing Austin for decades. We need to move with urgency on policies that will help our teachers, nurses, seniors, musicians, and working families afford to live right here. As we push for more homes, we must also work to connect our city and build a true community. Reliable and accessible public transportation is an essential investment in a livable city. Now, this issue is personal to me. Growing up, when my dad was on the road for several days at a time, my mom and I relied on the bus. Mom didn't have a driver's license. Transportation is the great equalizer for working families like mine. That's why I will invest in a mass transit system that serves everyone and connects our city. As mayor, I will also focus on public health and public safety because we deserve a stronger safety net, and all of us deserve to be protected. As mayor, I will invest in essential public health and safety services because we cannot accept people falling through the cracks as a cost of doing business. As a gay Latina, I know too well that our rights are under attack. I will continue to proudly stand up for the right to choose, the fight for equal pay, protection from harassment, and work to support survivors of sexual assault, domestic abuse, and all violence against women and marginalized communities. As mayor, I will be a champion for all, and I will make sure that Austin is a haven for groups and persons whose rights are being stripped away by extremists. Make no mistake, this election is not about nostalgia. This election is about who can afford to live here and who gets to decide. I'm fighting for that teacher at Barrington Elementary who has to commute hours to work from Bastrop because they can no longer afford to live in Austin. I'm fighting for that nurse at Seton who bravely serves us every day and deserves a city that cares for them. I'm fighting for the LGBTQ plus community who have found an oasis of acceptance in Austin. We will not be intimidated by bullies who seek to deny our right to simply be who we are. I'm fighting for women who refuse to have our freedom and our autonomy stripped away. And I'm fighting for working families like mine who are getting pushed out instead of invited in. The spirit of Austin is one of creativity, inclusion, and promise, and it lives in all of us who call this city our home. It's that spirit that drew this gay Latina to study at the University of Texas and become the first member of her family to graduate from college. I'm running for mayor because we need to keep that spirit alive and invest in the people who have made our city great. See my detailed policies at celiafораustin.com. Mi nombre es Celia Israel. Les pido su energía, su apoyo, y su voto. My name is Celia Israel, and I would be honored to earn your vote this November and be your next mayor. Thank you so much.